Howdy, gang. I'm back at you with some more details surrounding the death of Sean Rowe. Um, Blatant murder, if you ask for my opinion, but we all looked right past it. It was brought to my attention by an individual, and yeah, we all didn't see it. So it's definitely it's pretty shocking. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read just a section out of this recent article from the Richland Source, and I want everybody to listen closely. What this Donald Zahner, or whatever, however you pronounce his name, and Steve Sheldon, the police captains or police chiefs or whatever the sheriff's department head guys want to call themselves nowadays. Liars, if you ask me, but who's asking me? um, we're just going to read this section here, and I want everybody to pay very close attention to how they describe events unfolding, to how we are all aware of it going down. Also, too, I will be linking this article in my pinned comment. And then also, too, I am going to link in the pinned comment a GoFundMe for Jenny right now. I haven't heard too much on her situation, how it's going or what's going on. I know her friend just started a GoFundMe for her to kind of like help with expenses and stuff. So I'll leave that in the pinned comment too. If you all wish to donate, I can't tell you what to do. I mean, if you all wish to donate, you can donate. If you do not have the funds, hey, getting this story out there is helping too, people. So, I mean, share these videos. I don't care if you repost these videos. Um, you know, just do it everywhere you can. You know. And then naturally, that GoFundMe will be there for those of you who might want to help financially with some of these legal fees that Jenny will be combating. As far as I know, the Rowe family still has not found an attorney. So, we're asking. I'm giving a shout out to anybody out there in Ohio that might know of a good attorney. Pass the name along. My email will be in the description, like always. So just email me the attorney's name and information, and I will try to pass that along. So, without any further ado, let's get to reading the standoff section of this article. The August 4th standoff began at about 1:30 p.m. Deputies from the Richland County Sheriff's Department pleaded with Sean to exit the house. Soon afterwards, the Mansfield Police Department SWAT team arrived on the scene. Sean staying inside the home, posting YouTube videos. "I'm not going peacefully," he said in one video. There's literally a SWAT team in my yard," he added. "Men are trying to grab me, and I've done nothing wrong, folks. I'm preparing for war." Now they're quoting Sean's videos. The Rowe family said it was law enforcement's approach that made Sean feel like he was in a war zone. In one of his videos, posted around 3:13, Sean stated the SWAT team had rammed its armored vehicle into the garage door. One of the liars, Zahner, confirmed that law enforcement used the SWAT vehicle to help access the home, but declined to elaborate further on the decision. He stated he didn't know the exact time the vehicle crashed into the garage. A representative from the State Bureau of Criminal Investigation declined to comment, citing a pending investigation. The family believes the noise from the crash further triggered Sean's PTSD. I mean, I'm just going to stop this right here and kind of just put in my own 2 cents. I myself do not suffer from PTSD, and you wreck a fucking vehicle into my garage, I am going to come unhinged. Literally going to come unglued at the seams, and shit will break loose if you crash a vehicle into my homestead. Now, I understand accidents happen, but if this was intentional, not fun times. I'm just going to throw that out there. That's not trying to de-escalate anything to destroy a man's house so you can enter, Pierce Rowe said. Richland Source reporter Dylan Carr observed gas being shot towards the house while at the scene approximately 3:45 p.m. In a 3-second video posted approximately 4 p.m., Sean is shown with tears in his eyes and mucus running from his nose. Sean exited the home shortly after and stood on an upper level porch swinging machetes against the railing. Richland County Liar Sheriff Steve Sheldon stated Rowe re-entered the house upon hearing assault members coming in the residence and threatened the officers inside armed with weapons. But the family believes the footage tells a different story. Pierce believes that law enforcement shot a beanbag at Sean from below. The video then shows Sean run into the corner of the porch, then back into the house, where he darts to the left. Based on photos of Sean's interior from friends, the Rose believe Sean may not have seen the officers. Sean does not charge them at all. He is on the far left side, Pierce said. We have no reason to believe Sean even knew SWAT was there. The Rose believe law enforcement used tear gas to force him out so they could enter the home, only to drive him back in towards the line of fire. Within 27 minutes of forcing him onto the balcony, they had shot and killed him on scene, Pierce said. By the time the medics arrived, he was already in severe cardiac arrest. There was nothing they could do there. According to the Rose, Ohio Health Mansfield Hospital personnel told them Sean had a faint heartbeat when paramedics arrived on the scene. They tried to revive him through CPR, but he died before arriving at the hospital. Okay. Let's get this straight. From Steve Sheldon, in his very own words, said Sean turned, ran at assault members, SWAT team members, threatening them armed with weapons. I already took the liberty of kind of going out around a lot of the major part of the video to the part in question. Alright, hopefully everybody can see my mouse cursor right down here. Actually, let me shrink my face a little bit just so we don't have. Actually, bring it up a little bit, and I'll just move my ugly mug up here. Okay. Now, everybody should be able to see my mouse cursor down here, where Sean is standing. I want everybody to pay attention to this part of the screen as I play this. That was pretty quick, people. let's rewind that a little bit. Okay, I'm going to play it again. So, we initially thought that maybe Sean heard these members. But if you didn't happen to catch it, I'll play it again. And try to pause it. Ho! What we got here, people? Sean is not even looking back into the house. He has no idea these SWAT team members are there. Look at this right here. I do believe that's on the downfall of it, too. Oh, 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 oh. Here it is. Here it is. Now, see, it is not very hard to see now, after paying attention, that Sean witnessed somebody raising a weapon to him and darts off to avoid being shot. I'm almost certain, that those less than lethal shotguns they use with these beanbag rounds are like different colored. Some of them are green, some of them are orange. I'm talking about the buttstock and the forearm of it. And I ain't gonna say that they probably, may have disguised that as something else. Just throwing that out there as speculation right now. But as you can see right here in the bottom part of the screen, right there's the beanbag. So Sean, standing here, sees the dude pull out a gun, starts to dart off. Let's watch it again. Oh, did you see it come in? Hit right underneath the railing and come back down. So at this point in time, Sean's trying to avoid being shot at from the ground. Takes a big leap. Boom. Here comes a shot from inside the house. Stumbles, recovers, and probably at this time he seen them and starts darting to the left. Now, we can all see from this that at no point before the first shot was fired did he make any advancements towards SWAT team members. Steve Sheldon is a lying sack of hog shit. Plain and simple. So, I was able to pull up a little medical report. 4:19, the ambulance leaves with Sean. He is pronounced dead at 4:41 at the hospital, according to medical personnel. Medical personnel also notes that lethal shots were fired in the home and Sean was dead before arriving at the hospital. He was shot too many times for medical personnel to count. This is trauma evaluation / history and physical. GSW is gunshot wounds, assessment and plan. Multiple large gunshot wounds to right chest, left abdomen, left arm, right leg. And others scattered throughout the body. CPR started in the field and continued in the trauma bay. ETT placed, bilateral chest tubes placed. Time of death called per Dr. Chapman. So, and this, I believe, is Sheldon here, Mr. He actually even laughs during this interview, which is pretty sickening. The old crusty bastard. So, wow. We just poked holes in that story pretty damn quick, didn't we? Well, I noticed I tried to call out the trolls again and it has not worked. Either A, you all have figured it out and is on to me being on to you. I had 3 of your accounts that were started the very day after Jenny was arrested. One more account that was started a month after Sean even, probably about a month after Sean even started posting videos on YouTube. Before he even had anything to say about anybody or anything, he was just, just like me, just posting some ramblings. That was it. Yeah. On to your little shenanigans, too. Just so you guys know, these are all Google accounts. They leave a trail for as far as the eye can see. There will be no getting out of it, no getting around it. And believe me, at some point in time, if this goes under investigation, those will be turned straight over to an attorney to have investigated. So, thanks for coming back and posting at least one comment so I can track down that. But yeah, 3 separate accounts started the day after Jenny was arrested, and also these individuals left some comments over there very negligently, not trying to cover their trails, obviously, but that's that. And as of right now, that might be, that ain't coincidence. So, there were some other things adding fuel to this fire. And I'm sure before it's all said and done, there will be a lot of light getting shed on a lot of this. So, again, gang, stay armed, stay safe, keep your eyes on these jackboots. Y'all have a good one.